My learning disabilities. The yearly cost of paying prisoners at prisons went from $11.7 billion in constant 1986 to $29.5 billion in the number of prisons and jails in the United States grew from 1,464 in 1995 to 1,000. Politicians emphasize the need to increase prison sentences in light of people seeking to avoid more crime. Helping us to put pressure on those found guilty only gives us more time to overlook feasible. Albert Einstein's assertion that the definition of insanity is continuing to do the exact same thing over and over while hoping for a different result may serve as an explanation of the ineffectiveness of today's system of punishment. Man-made diseases. Our current segment of punishment is very expensive, mostly ineffective. To reverse this trend, I suggest we look at epilepsy, attention deficit disorders, which still have not received much attention from the legal system and from national governments. These disorders are rooted within an individual's neurology. They do not change moral or immoral motivation. It is common knowledge that theories behind criminal punishment are aimed at modifying. If, in fact, this assumption is false, it is easy to understand why our incarceration rate continued to increase despite all our best efforts. My learning disabilities are called hidden disabilities because they are not easily visible. Unlike a vision impairment, a disability may appear and be accommodated. Because many people are aware that AD and LD problems are caused by neurological. Relatively few people are aware that contrary to popular belief, these are physically based disorders. Individuals find it difficult to understand the positive health effects a broken computer or its software can cause on an individual. This may lend credence to the idea that brain illness is caused by behavioral shortcomings rather than a flaw in engineering. AD is something of a malfunctioning of the individual's brain's neurological system. Individuals with AD tend to be of average or above average intelligence. Advances in brain imaging in recent years have begun to focus on the causes of AD. While what causes AD, the minimum symptoms in order to diagnose AD are stated in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. There are many elements that could cause AD, so it can be challenging to correctly diagnose it. 11. AD was once believed to be associated with childhood, but research shows it can continue into the adult years. Autism Awareness Day is an international commemoration devoted. While attention deficit disorder is typically viewed as an inability to pay attention, it's more deeply understood by real is somebody's normal neurobiological trait to naturally filter out everyday distractions, disrupt my focus. It's this characteristic that those with AD do not. The power deficiency resulting from the AD makes for a lifetime problem. Programs that raise awareness about AD signs are one of the most observable manifestations, while the developmental origins underlying this behavior are among the toughest to establish as a part of a bigger neurological disorder. It can be easy to understand why someone who has multiple sclerosis or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis cannot do what healthy people can do. In that instance, we will take appropriate action to stop symptoms from obtaining worse. Whenever neurological issues are hidden, we provide other reasons for we assign criminal blame and punishment in the criminal justice system. AD, the most prominent advocacy organization for children, provides descriptions for DSM-4 mood symptoms according to age. Adults with AD have problems with regulating their behavior, and there may be a great many examples, such as a man or woman talking excessively, blurting out responses, leaving seats abruptly, fidgeting, easily being dragged away, and suffering from a shorted listening. For AD symptoms to have a negative impact on working, these people are in the habit of losing or forgetting objects needed to complete certain tasks, making careless mistakes, being forgetful, losing items required to carry out a job, and failing to comply with instructions. Adults with AD have much higher than average variability when it comes to their productivity in daily tasks. They have problems with organizing. These adults cannot maintain focus both at work and in play activities. Permanently at odds with their normal emotional state. They can feel overwhelmed by stimulation and try to remain calm and vain. They repeatedly turn up late for appointments, suffer from low self-esteem and relationship problems, and have mood swings and anxiety. Due to exhaustion, they often spend most of their time moving from one place to another, disinclined to take responsibility for their time due to procrastination. Matthew, a survivor of cancer and stroke, requests that you help spread awareness of severe diseases by publishing this. Please take a moment to subscribe to and like this video.